told the tale with spark again. Same pauses, laugh, same end. But he just nodded like it was new. Eyes lit bright, not just polite through. Listened fully to a story heard, didn't skip a single word. And though the plot had worn its shoes, he made her feel she couldn't lose. He leaned in like each word was gold. Didn't mind it had been told. And in that space of old made new, he made her shine, just passing through. Listen like the tale was born in that moment, not just worn. And now I hold each voice I meet with ears that never hit repeat. True care is found in silent praising, letting stories take their space and heat. And just a leaning smile turned retelling to reconcile. The room was loud, the story spun, but she was curled away from fun. He noticed cold in her small frame and gently wrapped a throw. No name, tucked in a blanket at a gathering, without request or echoing. And though that fabric's gone today, that warmth still never drifts away. He didn't boast or join the cheer, but made sure comfort settled near. And now I search in every crowd for hands that wrap without a sound. Tucked in a blanket at a gallery, a guardian light that didn't of colder nights. I pull that memory close and tight. Oh, oh. Not every care comes with a name, but leaves behind a glowing flame. And he, in that one quiet thing, still lives in what the blankets bring. Oh, oh. Eight toddled in the square, no parent near, no hand to spare. He knelt down quiet, said not a word, tied the lace, barely heard. Paused to tie a stranger's shoe. Didn't ask, just gently knew. And though the moment quickly passed, that kindness found a way to last. He didn't scan for praise or stare, just fixed the loop and brushed his hair, then rose again and walked away. But something deep chose that to stay. Paused beneath the buzzing street, made sure two tiny shoes were neat. And now when someone bends with grace, I see his calm in every face. Oh, not all who give wear golden lights. Some simply stoop to make things right. And he, with hands that simply knew, rewrote a day with laces too. In a dusty corner, books sludged like they'd lost their beat. He reached and nudged them into place with quiet hands, with gentle grace. Fixed the books on a random shelf, like making peace with parts of self. And though no one may ever know, that shelf still shines with soft shadow. just order-made where moments go. It wasn't grand, it wasn't loud, but in that touch, the dust felt proud. Fixed the books then walked away, but something in that act will stay. Now every shelf I chance to meet feels straighter under unseen feet. It's not in speeches or grand designs, but in the places where we align. And he, with just a thoughtful glance, rewrote the room in quiet stance. He didn't wait, didn't explain, just let it linger in the pain. A tiny note without a sound, but somehow on the wall the wind drew a smile, then walked away. But something stayed that rainy day. That blurs my view feels brighter if I think of you. Wrapped or no, some last in gestures overgrown, and here with just a fleeting trace, etch kindness on a misted place. He wasn't close, he saw too far, but still he paused beside the bar, held the door not just a beat, but long enough to feel complete. Held the door a little longer than needed. No rush, no look up, read it. And in that pause I found a grace that echoed warm in crowded space. space without claim. But somehow in that simple act, a kind of presence held in care held the door in quiet air, made room like I was always there. And now I notice open frames and wonder if he does the same. It's not in gifts or lavish lines, but pauses we leave in our designs. And he, that day, just chose to stay a second more, then walked away. Lights grew dim, the chatter thinned, chairs scraped back, the end rolled in, but he stayed near, behind the scenes, till silence soaked the empty beats. Waited for the last guest to leave. No hurry, no need to grieve. And though the toast had long grown cold, his patience made the night feel gold. He smiled when no one saw him smile, stacked cups, walked slow, stayed a while, like endings weren't just things to skip, but sacred doors we slowly zip. Waited while the room grew still, offered quiet in lieu of thrill. And now when rooms begin to fade, I think of how he softly stayed. Not every light needs switching fast. Some stories glow when held to And though the storm soon passed me by, that image stays like lullaby. No words exchanged, no thank you bowed, just footsteps soft within the crowd. But in that gesture, soaked and clear, he left a warmth I still hold dear. Gave away his shield to me with steady hand and eyes carefree. And now when thunder starts to call, I think of how he gave it all. Some think love comes loud and proud, but I found mine beneath the cloud, in moments brief but soaked through skin. That kindness seeps forever in. He noticed her struggle, quiet, shy, headphones loop, she didn't try. Then with a nod he reached and spun, the wire smooth, no words begun. Until someone's headphones, a cue, simple, small, but somehow true. Untangled someone's headphones slow and let the crowded moment glow. Now every wire that twists in hand feels warmer, like I understand. It's not in saving worlds or gestures made with open hands. And he that day just standing near unraveled more than what was clear. Untangled someone's headphones slow and let the crowded moment glow. Now every wire that twists in a hand feels warmer, like I understand. both stood cold in evening air. Words we said still hanging there, but he stepped close, no pride to save. Said, I'm sorry, soft and brave. Ooh, da 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 dum 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 da 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 dum 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 da 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 da. Apologize first after, and no defense, no stage lament. And though the fight fades from my mind, the gesture stayed so rare, so kind. The floor. Apologize first without the need for proving who had sown the seed. And now I carry that soft sound whenever bridges need some ground. Oh, takes a strength we rarely show to kneel where ego won't let go. But he bent first, and in that bend he taught me how to truly mend. Apologize first after, and no defense, no stage lament. Stood on the overlook high, arms crossed beneath the open sky. The wind came strong, it blew with flair, but he just smiled, let it toss his hair. Let the wind mess up his hair, like he had not a single care. He didn't fix or fuss or fight, just stood there letting go of right. And that one scene, so careless, bold, still plays when I feel tight and pond. Let the wind mess up his hair, like he belonged to open air. every frame needs control. Some truths are found in letting go. And he that day, without a word, the freedom became a effort. Let the wind mess up his hair, like he had not a single care. And in that wild, unstyled grace, I saw the calm of open space. She froze near the rooftop rail, eyes locked on a moving trail. He didn't coax or joke or say, just sat beside and chose to stay. Sat with someone afraid of heights, didn't rush or change the lights. And in that pause, his silence spoke more comfort than what words invoke. He watched the sky, he leaned back slow, let time move at her chosen flow. No fixing her or leading fast, just made that present moment last. Sat with still unafraid of heights, through some breeze and dimming nights. And now when fear grips others tight, I remember how he stayed in light. True courage isn't pulling through, it's sitting close when skies feel blue. And in his calm I found a way to hold still hope on anxious days. Sat with someone afraid of heights, didn't rush or change the lights. And in that pause, his silence spoke more comfort than what words invoke. She stumbled over words to say, paused and looked the other way. But he just stayed, his silence kind. No push, no fill, no rushed rewind. Waited while someone chose their words, didn't flinch, didn't insert thirds. And in that hush I felt a truth that stills the air inside my youth. He didn't tap or dart his eyes, just breathe slow under cloudy skies. And when she spoke, her voice unsure, he nodded like it still was pure. Waited while someone tried to speak in ways that made the silence speak. And now I hold that kind of grace for every voice I gently face. Patience isn't loud or strong, but it can hold a heart for long. And when I'm lost for words to find, I hope someone leaves that space behind. Everyone left in scattered pace. The hall was bare, an empty space, but he stayed back with gentle grace and lined the chairs back into place. Ooh, lined up the chairs without being asked. No audience, no glory task. And in that humble silent flow, he taught me things I didn't know. Ooh. No one clapped or turned to see, but that small order stayed with me. Each leg aligned, each arm just so in quiet rows that softly glow. Without hands, no rush, no speech, no grand plans. And now I see in every hall the kindness tucked in what seems small. happy hands. He leaned near the garden fence, whispered words with no pretense to a bird just sitting there, like only kindness filled the air. Spoke gently to a bird on the fence, like language didn't need defense. No rush, no claim, just breath and light. Stayed until the sky turned white. He didn't even look around, just crouched there on common ground. The bird blinked once, then stayed again, and I watched still past gardens and gently to a bird on the fence, like speaking joy in present tense. And though the bird has long since flown, that tone still hums when I'm alone. No stage, no need to be seen, just quiet grace and meadow green. And in a world that often roars, that hush still opens secret doors. Peace held in. He bent down near the fence, so green, picked a bloom where none had been, a daisy bright, not store-bought, done, and gave it to a child mid-run. Picked a flower and gave it away, not for praise or to that child's laugh, that skipping joy, is now the song I still deploy. He didn't speak, just kept his path, left the bloom, ignored the math of grown-up rules or needing cars, and that to me deserves applause. It to flower. it gently to a child. And in that act the world grew slow, like spring forgot where time should go. Sometimes kindness wears no flag, just hands that move through dusty lag, to gift a color, scent and cheer to someone young, to someone near. He walks so slow, her steps so small, through morning light by garden wall. Didn't rush, just matched her stride, like all he had was time and paid. Walked slowly with his grandma there, hands entwined She said a word, he turned his head, like every line was golden thread. And though the street began to buzz, they walked like that's all living was. Walked slowly with his grandma near, didn't flinch, didn't fear. And now in every crowd I cross, I see that grace and feel that loss. There's something holy in the slow, in choosing stillness as you go. And though I never knew his name, that pace has stayed within my frame. Walk away. She struggled near the stairway rail, two bags too wide, her balance frail. He stepped in close, not one word said, just lifted both and walked ahead. Carried heavy bags without asking, didn't wait for thanks for basking. And though she barely turned to smile, I watched and paused and stayed a while. Flashy gear, no suit, no tech, but there was power in his pace, that quiet pride, that hidden grace. Carried heavy bags without asking, with eyes that showed no masking, just hands that knew what care could mean, and moments slipped between the seams. But I recall that stairway haze, where kindness moved like stepping stone, and quiet action stood alone. They waited near the cafe wall. One leaned in, not loud at all. He reached and fixed his collar tight. No joke, no word, just did it right. Fixed his friend's collar in silence, like it meant more than all the violence of boys who hide behind the plate. But he showed care in that small way. I watched from past the window frame and felt a quiet, nameless flame. Not romance, but something true that said, I trust a soul like you. Fixed his friend's collar in silence, while the world chased speed and defiance. But that 1 second, soft and neat, is one I still replay in repeat. Not all memories scream or shine. Some just breathe and hold the line of moments we weren't meant to keep, but somehow they're the ones that see. Fixed his friend's collar in silence, like it meant more than all the violence of boys who hide behind the plate. But he showed care in that small way. He threw his head back with no care, laughed like thunder in the open air. Didn't muffle, didn't shy, just let it ring across the sky. He threw his head back with no care, laughed like thunder in the open air. Didn't muffle, didn't shy, just let it ring across the sky. And something in that honest sound still holds my feet above the ground. We were strangers in a line, waiting for some wasted time. But when he laughed, the sky turned wide and something softened deep inside. Laughed without holding back, didn't care who might react. And I just standing 2 steps near, still carry that sound in my ear. So rare to see that joy so raw, unfiltered like the breath I saw. I never knew his name or plan, but I remember how he ran. He paused his stride on marble floor, turned back just past revolving door. The cleaner smiled, broom in hand. He bowed his head, not staged or planned. Said thank you to the cleaner there, like silence cracked through public air. No one clapped, no one stared, but I saw more than what was shared. He meant each word that tones, no scripted nod, no fake veneer. Just human to human, soft and whole, like brushing off a layer of soul. Said thank you to the cleaner then, and I've not seen many like him again. It wasn't loud, but it was deep, and it's the kind of thought I keep. but he gave way to every name, and in that act rewrote my frame. She looked confused near exit 2. The map unfolded, creased and blue, and there he stood, a casual air. Walked to her like always there. Helped a lost tourist with a map. No rush, no sign, no feedback app. Just finger traced a local line and smiled with ease, so real, so kind. He leaned in close, he used both hands, explained the terms and travel spans. She nodded slow, he smiled once more, then vanished through the station's door. Helped a lost tourist with a map. It's simple, yes, but left a gap that lingers in the quiet rush of metro noise and stranger hush. Dressed in blue, with folded maps and nothing new, but something in the way he stood still echoes in the best of good. Helped a lost tourist with a map. It's simple, yes, but left a gap that lingers in the quiet rush of metro noise and stranger hush. He sat in shade and plucked each string. No tuner light, no measuring. Just leaned and listened through the air and tuned his guitar by ear. Tuned his guitar by ear, like music only he could hear. That kind of quiet, pure and rare, now rings in rooms that feel too bare. His brow was low, his breath was slow. Each note he plucked began to glow, and I, across the open grass, just watched that moment gently pass. Tuned his guitar by ear, didn't even know I was near. But I've kept that simple sound inside the quiet I've since found. He didn't sing, he didn't play, but gave the silence shape that day. And every time my chest feels tight, I tune to that remembered light. Kneeling down with tools in hand, the stranger's chain had slipped from strand. He didn't ask, he didn't wait, just fixed it there at the gate. Fixed a bike for a stranger there, didn't glance, didn't seem to care that no one clapped, no camera near. Still, that moment sharp and clear. His fingers black with city dust, he wiped the gears like building trust, and rolled it forward just a bit to see if every car would fit. Fixed a bike for someone else, but somehow fixed a part of myself. Watching from that shaded side, felt a calm I couldn't hide. Didn't ask for anything, just kept the chain from buckling. And in that small repair he made, he touched a chord that hasn't swayed. Sat down with no intent, a storybook, corners bent. The child beside him leaned in tight, and he began sobbing. the bride. Read aloud to a child on the bus. Didn't check if anyone saw us. And though the words weren't meant for me, they're still the ones that stay with me. He gave each line a rise and fall, like bedtime tales or curtain calls. And when the page began to bend, the child just smiled, didn't want it to end. Read aloud to a child on the bus, like the world had paused for just us. No grand gestures, no disguise, just paper tales and steady eyes. And I sat rows away, pretending not to see. But that voice still folds inside of me. Each sentence warm, each syllable slow, I still hear it when I go. And I write, and I write, You stood beneath a dripping tree. No umbrella, just your sleeve. Didn't text, didn't pace, just waited with that patient face. Waited quiet, my ankle. Waited quietly in the rain. Didn't speak, didn't complain. And somehow that stillness stayed longer than the storm that played. You looked up once, just half a glance, and in that drop-drenched circumstance, I saw more strength than thunder loud, and how you stood against that cloud. Waited quietly in the rain. No umbrella, no refrain, but I remember every drip as if your name was on each slip. They say love but mine began between the streams of silent rain and waiting eyes, and no need there for any lies. Waited quietly in the rain, no umbrella, no refrain, but I remember every drip as if your name was on each slip. It wasn't planned, just one quick stop. That stray was sniffing by the shop. You knelt and patted down its back with quiet love. No words, no lack. Patted a stray dog gently. Didn't ask for eyes to see, but I watched the kindness show in that touch, so soft and low. It leaned into your open palm. You didn't flinch, you stayed so calm. And I stood still a step away, felt my heart begin to sway. Patted a stray dog gently. That image lingers endlessly. You never look for praise or nods, just stitched a thread through heart and odds. I've seen 1,000 bigger scenes, but none have settled in between my ribs like how your fingers curled around the soft of that small world. Hallway buzz with moving feet. You didn't talk, you didn't greet. You simply held the heavy door, then turned around, said nothing more. Held the door without a word. Not one sound was ever heard, but something in that subtle way still echoes in me every day. Yeah. door without a word, yet somehow every feeling stirred. I carried it through halls and halls of silence, louder than all calls. It wasn't grand, it wasn't planned, but still I reached for that same hand. And memories I try to sort, that door frame's now my favorite portrait. Sound was ever heard, but something in that subtle way still echoes in me every day. He bent to grab a crumpled cup. The wind had tossed it, just my luck. No cameras near, no crowd to cheer, just him and quiet atmosphere. Picked up trash no one saw, didn't even pause or draw attention to the thing he did, but something in me never hid. I watched from far, just standing still. That simple care gave me a chill. More than grand or loud display, he gave that act and walked away. Picked up trash no one saw, not for likes or praise or law, but in that moment, plain and clean, he etched himself into my scene. Hands and alley views, but none have matched that quiet grace that put him right in memory's place. He crouched down by the stair, not a single soul aware. Tied his laces with one hand like it was part of some old plan. He crouched down by the stair, tied his laces with one hand. Didn't speak, didn't make a stand, but something in that simple grace has never really left that place. He didn't rush, he didn't boast, no sudden moves, no need to post. Just folded into every thread of a day I haven't left yet. With one hand, the bell that always rings. You turned your head and smiled that day. The hallway lights fell soft and slow. I looked away, but felt you stay inside a place you never know. A moment I replay every night, like an old film behind closed eyes. You walked away, but I remained stuck in that frame where magic hides. I never told a single soul how you could parse the world in me. With just a look, you lit a spark that time could never set free. A moment I replay every night, each time the ending stays the same. You never turned, you never knew, but still I whisper your name. It never grew, it never broke, just lingered there and softly glowed in secret corners of my mind, where I still walk the paths you showed. A moment I replay every night, each time the ending stays the same. You never turned, you never knew, but still I whisper your name. I found your note on page 15, between a line about the sea. Just thinking curves so simply laid, but somehow it unburied me. A note left in my book, no need for voice or spoken look. You told me things you couldn't say, with words that time won't wash away. just you in lowercase and ink. I trace the edge of every curve and let your meaning softly sink. I now replay each time the quiet pulls away. If someone asks what made me fall, it wasn't dates or flowers tall, but folded paper short and shy that whispered truth and let me fly. I do left in my book. I know left in my book. No need for voice or spoken look. You told me things you couldn't say with words that time won't wash away. Your cafe every dawn, order one more latte I don't need. Your shadow graces through the glass and warms a hope I garden deep. Another latte, another glance, a ritual I can't erase. Though you never saw me there, I live in every hopeful trace. I sip slow so time might stop to catch your eyes as you walk by. I imagine you pause and wave, though I'm not brave to meet your eye. Another latte, another glance. I count the seconds till we pass. I close my lips, I close my mind, but in my heart the feeling lasts. If I could step inside your world, I'd offer you the drink I held. But for now I just let the steam carry what I've never spelled. streets were clear. I looked around and pulled you near with just a smile and lowered tone. Asked if you'd walk me home. Asked if you'd walk me home. A question wrapped in gentle. The stars above, they saw it too. That I just wanted more of you. We passed the trees, the quiet lane. You asked me things, I did the same. Our steps aligned, our lives combined. That walk was more than space and time. Asked if you'd walk me home, but hoped you'd feel what I had shown. That in those steps and little talks I stitched a string from heart to heart. You didn't ask why I felt scared. You simply walked and just stayed there. And in the quiet through the night, I felt your warmth become my light. I turned around and made a sound. Hey, could you help? You spun around. The zipper stuck, or so I said, but it was just my heart instead. Ask you to fix my zipper, so you lean close, a little closer. Your fingers brush my shoulder line, and I forgot my well-timed line. You smiled and said, this one's a trick. I held my breath, my pulse too quick. Your knuckles near, your touch so brief, but in that pause I found belief. Ask you to fix my zipper, but really I just needed cover. For wanting you a moment more, for standing still by open door. If I could tell you what that meant, you'd smile and know the time I spent to build that scene, that zipper stuck. for the chance to press my luck, ask you to fix my zipper. Asked you to fix my zipper. Asked you to fix my zipper. The book was just within my grip, but I played short, gave you the script. You reached above with steady grace, and I just watched your careful face. I asked you to help me reach, just to feel your nearness, breach the empty space between our sides. A touch in time the world still hides. I knew that I could fetch it down, but longed to hear your steps resound, to share a glance, a passing smile, even if just for I asked you to help me reach, just so I could hear you teach, and lean into that voice of yours that made the silence feel like doors. You never knew it was a plan, just thought you were a helping hand. But that small act, it left its mark, a light I sparked inside the dark. You showed me once, it made perfect sense, but I still asked, my voice a defense. A little tilt, a second look, just one more glance was all it took. Asked you to teach me again, not for facts, not for when, but for the pause, the time you'd share with me, pretending I was unaware. Yeah, yeah. You leaned in close, explain once more, while I just watched and felt the core. The words you said I barely heard, it was the tone that struck each word. Asked you to teach me again, like learning how to hold the rein. It wasn't knowledge I had sought, but time with you, that's what I Hey, 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 Some say love is slowly taught in pauses that we never bought, and in each teach me one more time was how I held your hand in rhyme. Ask you to teach me again. Ask you to teach me again. I said I forgot mine at home, but I knew it since I left alone. You offered yours with gentle grace. I wore your warmth, I wore your place. I borrowed your sweater on purpose. Just wanted your scent to surface around my skin through threads so tight. I held you close that winter night. Truth withstood. I felt your heartbeat in each thread and played your name inside my head. I borrowed your sweater on purpose, not just warmth but deeper purpose. A borrowed thread became a sign of hopes I tucked between each line. If I was cold, but saw the look I tried to hold, and in that wool I spun a tale of closeness I was scared to trail. Brush the lint from your sleeve today. You didn't notice, turned away, but in that motion, slow and small, I said I loved you after all. Brushing lint from your sleeve was all the voice I dared to give. I held my breath and smoothed the thread and hoped you'd know how much I live. You looked ahead, I looked at you. The lint was gone, my fear was too. No poems, no grand display, just fingertips that chose to stay. Brushing lint from your sleeve was how I tried to softly grieve the space between us, closing tight, a tiny loving morning light. If love could speak in silent ways, it would not shout or beg to stay. It dusts the lint, adjust your cuff, and say for me, that was enough. You stood behind your fingers slow, each loop and clasp a quiet show. No mirror needed, I just knew that every button stitched us true. You sleep behind your fingers slow, each loop and clasp a quiet show. No mirror needed, I just knew that every button stitched us true. Ending the back of my juice, pouring cloth that meant caress. Each pull apart is a breathless stay that said more than what words convey. No zipper snaps, no modern ease, just your warm hands and quiet breeze. A morning light, a soft embrace, held in that touch behind the lace. And in the back of my dress, you always made that moment less about the gown and more the way you chose to help me greet the day. And someday when the buttons fade, I'll still recall the hands that stayed through every morning, not tired. Your patience was my lullaby. You left your hands before the light could grow, but on my sleeve your echo stayed. Not words or touch, just something soft, a trace of you that never frayed. Carrying your scent all day like jasmine caught in morning in gray. It danced with me through silent rooms and filled my steps with silent gloom. In crowded streets or empty lifts, your presence clung, a dull gift. No need for photos, songs, or frames. Your scent kept whispering my name. Carrying your scent all day turned every sigh a place to stay, where love could hide in unseen ways and turn the hours into praise. Told you how it stayed, how jasmine stayed long after shade, how even when your voice was gone, your scent still held